But if I really want someone to know that it's special, that it's really coming from me, then I write notes.
Words and messages.
The connection comes from my hand to the paper.
Something Nan McConaughey has always done.
Well, April 30th, 1999.
It was 10 years ago. Nan and some friends were on board a cruise ship heading across the Atlantic, the middle of the Atlantic to be exact, when a friend had an idea.
Well, I think we should do something fun. Wouldn't it be fun if we just wrote notes and threw them off the ship?
6 notes for 6 empty bottles of champagne. She figured, why not?
I didn't even, you don't think, nobody's going to ever find this. So I wrote my name, Nan, just my first name. I didn't write my last name. I wrote Nan, Denver, Colorado, single, fun-loving, and my phone number.
And after tossing them overboard, she forgot all about those bottles from 10 years ago. Forgotten until
the phone rang on Mother's Day.
A few simple words was all it took.
And the minute she said, I was on the beach, I knew.
Could it really be? After 10 years?
I said, it's the bottle. And she said, I found it.
A message sent so long ago had found its way to one Olive Carty and her 2 children on the rocky shores of Galway, Ireland.
And we picked it up, and we could clearly see notes inside it.
And they saw that date, April 30th, 1999, and they couldn't help but wonder.
Later on that evening, we're kind of like, oh my God, like the storms that this bottle has been through.
And how come it went to Ireland and not someplace else? Or maybe did it go to someplace else?
But it somehow made its way through all the storms for at least hundreds of miles and past all of those rocks.
It could have ended up somewhere and just smashed up against a rock and no one would ever have known. It was like destined to be found.
A handwritten message that turned into so much more.
I just had this sense of connection. Like we're connected with everybody in the whole world, and we got to see that through throwing a bottle off a cruise ship.